It's spring. Good people and beings of the internet, welcome. So, if you're new here, it's me, ya boy, your hopefully new favorite domesticated cryptid, Neko Luna here. My deal is that I like to talk about like folklore, ancient history, ghosts, deities, cryptids. Like if it's really weird or really old, I want to get into it. So if you're into any of that, feel free to subscribe. Maybe leave a like if you're feeling anything that you happen to see in this video. You know, drop a like. Maybe hit that bell. You know, chidin chidin, hit that bell. That would be nice. Again, you don't gotta, but it would be very much appreciated. Welcome back. Everything is still very strange in the world right now. So I put this on, like this look, it's supposed to be springy and nice again, because like people like spring. I'm okay with spring. Like it's not summer. I mean, because summer's awful. Sorry, I don't like summer. So it's just like meh, because for me the best time to exist is fall. You can see the momiji I have there in the background. Those Japanese maple leaves. Yeah, fall's the best. Fall for me. And then second is winter. I love winter. It's so nice. Ugh. This box I live in, bruh, like it's just it doesn't get good circulation, air circulation. I'm not looking forward to the continuation of spring or summer. I know a lot of y'all are probably missing it. You want to be going places, doing stuff. I mean, we can go outside, but like, you know, it's still kind of a rough time. But yeah, thought I'd try to look springy, look cheery. Got a sakura fan, sakura crown, pink stuff going on my face, red stuff going on my face. You know, just trying to keep it cheerful, because it's just not, it's a strange time. So, oh, and my look does not go with what we're talking about today at all. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the sickest dudes I've ever heard of. It's like stories like this, just yes, like I feel them in my heart, like I love them so much. So today we're going to be talking about the Piper of Duntrune. So, let's get into it. Right off the bat, sorry for any mispronunciations. I'm not Scottish. You know the deal. I'm still gonna apologize for it, but yeah, just so we all know. Now, Duntrune Castle is in Scotland. It's in the Scottish Highlands. It was built originally in the 13th century by the MacDougall clan. Currently, after all the history we're gonna get into in story time, it's owned by Clan Malcolm. They bought it from the Campbells in 1792. It's owned by Robin Neil Malcolm. He's currently the head of Clan Malcolm. You can go visit this place, and it's really, really cool. I've not been. Don't go visit it now. Now is not the time to be visiting anywhere. We're gonna stay home, and we're gonna take care of each other from far away. But if we ever do get to travel, you can go there. And they have lovely cottages, and you can stay the night there. You can have parties there. Like, obviously, they're a castle. They're media and film. Like, go there. They have stuff popping off all the time because, again, they're a cool castle. That's what you do. Oh, sorry for any background noise you might hear. I'm going to apologize for that all the time, too. But sorry, I live with other people. Can't be helped. There's actually a program on the YouTube you can look up. I'm afraid to, like, point it out because I don't want it to get taken down. Like, obviously, I'm not super popular at all. But, like, just in case. I feel like it's like bad juju. But if you happen to want to look up maybe anything about castle ghosts, maybe stuff about Scotland, you might find it. So, continuing on with the history of the castle, it's been popping off for many a year that there's been sort of ghostly activity in the castle. Clocks will stop, glasses like shatter. You'll see a figure standing on the battlements of the castle. You'll hear a ghostly sort of piper playing. Like, the story that we'll get into, it was pretty much thought to be a myth until about 1880. They were doing some renovations on the castle, you know, checking some stuff out. They pulled back a bit of stone, like there's like a stone floor. They pulled it back, and buried in a shallow grave was a skeleton staring back at them. They obviously got the guy who was running the whole operation. They were like, bruh, there's a skeleton. And they were able to see that the skeleton had no hands, which again, we'll get into it in story time. But it kind of proved that that myth was real. The owner of the castle, he was like, hey, let's give the skeleton a proper burial, you know, let's be cool. Let's be cool guys. And so they do, and he was given an Episcopalian burial. Well, the Piper of Duntrune, at the time when all this was popping off, the clan he was a part of was most likely Catholic, and that's why they think that the ghostly goings on are still going on. They thought that they had laid him to rest by giving him that Episcopalian burial. Thought they'd exorcised him, it was going to be all good. But since he was Catholic, it wouldn't have done anything to help him truly rest. Back in the day, everybody was really, I'm sure most people know this, but like the religion you picked wasn't just like a thing. It was like super duper serious, like cutting off family. I mean, because I know people do that today, but that's thought of more as like, oh, they're so awful. Oh, that's, you know, it's you know, only horrible people do that. No, back in the day, the religion you had, like that, those were the people you hung out with. That's who you knew. Like you didn't associate with other people of other religions. It would have been a big deal to the Piper of Duntrune to have a proper burial, not just any burial. Okay, so those are all the cold hard facts. So now, well, this story is going to be a cold hard fact too. I mean, it happened. But yeah, those are all like the facty bits. The castle's haunted. You hear weird pipe music. Stuff's popping up. You can visit there once the plague lifts. You can go and check it out. So, with all that said, let's get into story time. Welcome to story time. So let's get into it. This is the hypest thing. I just love stories like this. Like, I don't like when people die, that's bullshit. But I love, like, just the loyalty, the bravery. Like, I'm here for it. Like, I haven't played Resident Evil 3, but if you watch some playthroughs of that, so many cool people, like so many dudes putting themselves on the line, like just the bravery, the majesty. It's so cool, it's so cool. Okay. So, English Civil War, 1600s. The Scots were kind of like skewed, where one part would support the king, one part would support Parliament. Okay, so the Campbells, who owned Castle Duntrune at that time, they supported Parliament. But the MacDonald clan, who were one of their rivals, they supported the king, Charles I. So the Campbells had to be away from Castle Duntrune for whatever reason. And so the MacDonald chieftain was like, dude, like, now is the time. Ours is the power. Like, they were like, yeah, we're going to go and take this castle. Screw them. They kind of launched a surprise attack. And, I mean, because obviously the castle is being guarded just by skeleton crew. There's not going to be a whole lot of resistance. So it's easily taken by the MacDonalds. The MacDonald's chieftain, Colkita, he leaves behind a small group of dudes, just same as the Campbells did. Like, you leave behind a skeleton crew and the Piper, his loyal Piper. So, while they're there guarding the castle, Campbells take it back, because, you know, that's how that sort of stuff works most of the time. Literally, all the MacDonalds who were left behind were slaughtered, except for the Pipers. Pipers were highly privileged people. Obviously, they played their dudes into battle. You know, you listen to them for, you know, to like cheer you on. It's like listening to your favorite song, and I guess nowadays, listening to your favorite song while cleaning. It gets you hyped. But yeah, you listen to the song of the Piper, you're like, dude, we can do this, let's do it, let's go kill some guys. So yeah, but they were also well educated, they could read, like they were just really important people. And you wouldn't just kill one outright, because, you know, that's a waste. So he's the prisoner of the Campbells. Once again, it's a bad time. Obviously, they're not hurting him, they're not killing him, but the Piper's problem is that the chief is going to come back with all his dudes, and then that's his clan gone, done, that's it, no more, like, they're out. So he's stressing about this, he's worrying about it, he's scanning the horizon, because he doesn't know when the clan's going to get back, and if they do show up, they're going to be attacked. They're going to be slaughtered. So he stays out there. He's looking, scans the horizon, sees what he's pretty sure is his master's boat. He's gonna do the only thing he can do, which is play. He's gonna play his pipes. Like, am I even being funny? I'm not even being funny. I'm just hyped. The story is so good. Like, any story like this is the best story. I love bravery and loyalty and just all that good stuff. Like, it's so hype. Okay. Piper does the only thing he can do, which is start playing the song. And so Kolkita is coming up in his boat with the other McDonald clan dudes, and he hears the Piper playing. He's like, oh, he's playing a song to hype us up, welcome us home, okay, cool, putting on some Jodeci, whatever, like, gonna get hype. And then the Piper's like, okay, here we go. He changes the tune. And Kolkita hears it and understands it as a warning. Like, you need to turn back. Things are gonna get really friggin' awful if you continue to come closer. So Kolkita tells his dudes, like, hey, bear away, turn back. The Piper knows and the chieftain knows. But it's gonna be a bad time for the Piper. And it was, obviously, the Campbell clan, they understood that the change in music was a warning. And like this is the lame part of the story. I don't like this part. So they take him. And of course, the punishment for this particular crime is getting your hands chopped off. So off they go. Off his hands go. So he bleeds out from his wounds and dies. That's where you pick up in the beginning where I was saying, like, they thought that story was just, kind of like a romantic myth, I guess. But when they found that skeleton with clean cuts to its wrists, that's when they knew, like, the Piper of Duntrune, that was a real guy. And he did an awesome job. He had one job, and he did it. He actually did it. Like, he was not a coward. He is so cool. Like, I'll think about him sometimes and just smile. Because, like, I love that. Like, again, like, I hate death, I hate torture, I hate dying, I can't handle that. Being brave in the face of all that and saving all, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. And, in Vulcan philosophy, as Spock would say, that's so cool that he had the fortitude to go through with it. I mean, given it was a different time, I mean, obviously you were going to be loyal. But, like, I'm hyped, I'm impressed, it gives me energy. It's just, it's such a good story. I love it so much. Like, I do wish he could be laid to rest. It kind of sucks that he still haunts the place. Because, some ghosts are cool to do that. That's what they wanted to do in their afterlife. But some would like to rest, some would like to be helped. I don't know if that's him. Obviously, I have never met him. Like, I want what he wants. If he wants to rest, he can rest. But, like, because he's earned it, man. Oh, he's earned it. He's so cool. That's the story. That's it. It's just super cool and hype, and I love it. He's awesome. And that's why we talked about him today. When all of this is over, maybe you can visit the castle. Maybe I can visit the castle. Maybe we'll hear a little bit of music. See a guy standing on the battlements and playing a tune. And that was the story of the coolest guy I've never met. If you liked that, if you liked this little tale, maybe leave a like, maybe a comment, maybe subscribe. There's like a bell, maybe hit that. If you're feeling it, I don't know. I can't make you do anything, but like I'd like it. I'd be quite pleased with that. Oh, comment down below if maybe you've been to Castle Duntrune, if you happen to live near it or have visited. Let me know. If you've seen anything, that's cool. If not, like, I just want to know how cool it was. It sounds, even without the Piper, it sounds awesome. It sounds really cool. Thanks for listening. Remember to take care of yourselves and especially take care of each other. Stay home if you can and stay safe. Later.